What you do in the first 60 minutes after you wake up either sets your blood sugar up for success or sends it crashing and spiking for the rest of the day. Most people get this completely wrong, and they wonder why they feel tired, foggy, and hungry by 10 a.m. I'm going to walk you through the exact morning routine, step by step, that research shows can keep your blood sugar stable for the entire day. This isn't complicated. You don't need any medication. You don't need an expensive device. You just need to know what to do and in what order. Stay until the end, because step 5 is the one most people skip, and it's the one that makes the biggest difference. If you've been struggling with blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, or you've been told you're pre-diabetic, this routine is for you. Blood sugar, or blood glucose, is the amount of sugar circulating in your bloodstream at any given moment. Every cell in your body runs on it, but when levels spike too high or drop too low, things go wrong fast. According to the International Diabetes Federation, over 537 million adults worldwide are living with diabetes. Another 541 million have prediabetes and don't even know it yet. That's over 1 billion people whose blood sugar is working against them. But here's the truth that changed everything for me. Blood sugar is incredibly responsive to lifestyle, especially your morning habits. What happens between the moment you open your eyes and the moment you sit down at your desk can either stabilize or destabilize your glucose for the next 12 hours. So let's break it down. I'm going to give you 5 steps, in the exact order, to do them, backed by science. Let's go. Step 1. Don't reach for your phone. Do this instead. The very first thing most of us do when we wake up is grab our phone. Notifications, news, messages, and instantly your cortisol spikes. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone, and it directly raises blood sugar. That's not a metaphor. Cortisol literally triggers your liver to dump glucose into your bloodstream. This is called the dawn phenomenon. Your body naturally raises blood sugar before you wake up to prepare you for the day. If you layer stress on top of that with your phone, you're doubling the spike before you've even gotten out of bed. Instead, try this. Keep your phone out of your bedroom entirely, or commit to a 30-minute no phone window when you wake up. In that window, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, out for 6. Do this just 5 times. Research published in the journal Psychoneuroendocrinology found that slow breathing can reduce cortisol levels within minutes. Lower cortisol equals a more stable blood sugar. Baseline for the rest of your morning? Step 2. Drink this before you drink anything else. Before coffee. Before juice. Before anything. Drink 500 milliliter. That's about 2 cups of plain water. Ideally, add a small pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon. Why? Because while you sleep, you lose fluid through breathing and perspiration. When you wake up even mildly dehydrated, your blood becomes more concentrated and concentrated. Blood means higher glucose readings, even if you haven't eaten anything. A study in diabetes care found that adults who drank 500 milliliter of water before a meal had significantly lower post-meal blood sugar spikes compared to those who didn't. The salt? It helps with cellular hydration and electrolyte balance. The lemon? It contains hesperidine and eriocitrin, flavonoids, that have been shown in animal studies to improve insulin sensitivity. It's a simple, free habit that sets the stage for everything else. A note on coffee: I love coffee. But black coffee on an empty stomach can raise cortisol even more and cause a glucose spike in some people. If you're sensitive, hold your coffee until after breakfast. Try the water first. See how you feel. Step 3. Move your body for 10 minutes before eating. You do not need to do a full workout. I want to be really clear about this. Just 10 minutes of light movement before your first meal is one of the most powerful things you can do for blood sugar control. Here's why it works. Your muscles are the largest glucose sink in your body. When they contract, even during a slow walk, they activate a special transporter called GLUT4 that pulls glucose directly out of your blood and into muscle cells, completely independent of insulin. This is critical for people with insulin resistance because it bypasses the problem entirely. A meta-analysis in sports medicine found that a 10-minute post-wake walk or light resistance activity could lower fasting blood glucose and reduce the post-breakfast glucose spike by up to 30%. What counts as movement? A brisk 10-minute walk. 10 squats, 10 lunges, 10 wall push-ups, 3 rounds, gentle yoga sun salutations, or simply marching in place while you watch the news. The bar is low. The results are not. Step 4. Eat your breakfast in the right order. This step will change how you think about every meal for the rest of your life. It's not just about what you eat, it's about the order you eat it in. This is sometimes called food sequencing, and the research behind it is remarkable. A landmark study by Dr. Alpana Shukla at Weill Cornell Medicine found that eating fiber and protein first, before carbohydrates, reduced the post-meal glucose spike by up to 73%. 73% from the same meal. The key is that fiber forms a physical barrier in your gut that slows the absorption of glucose from carbohydrates eaten afterward. Protein triggers a slower gastric emptying, which also dampens the glucose wave. So for your morning breakfast, here's the ideal sequence. Start with fiber, vegetables, like spinach, cucumber, avocado, or tomatoes. Then eat your protein, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu. Then, and only then, eat your carbohydrates, oats, whole grain toast, or fruit. Same ingredients, different order. Dramatically different blood sugar response. What to avoid in the morning: sugary cereals, white bread, fruit juice, and sweetened coffee drinks. These spike glucose fast with nothing to slow them down. Even healthy foods like orange juice or a banana eaten alone can cause a sharp spike in people with insulin resistance. Add protein or fat with them, always. One more tip: add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, diluted in a glass of water about 10 minutes before your meal. Multiple studies, including one published in the Journal of Functional Foods, show that acetic acid in apple cider vinegar improves insulin sensitivity and lowers post-meal glucose. Don't drink it straight. Always dilute it to protect your teeth and esophagus. Step 5. Walk for 10 minutes after you eat. This is it. The step I promised you. And I know what you're thinking. I don't have time. Let me give you the data and you can decide if you have time. A 2022 study published in Sports Medicine, one of the most widely shared health studies in recent years, found that a 2 to 5 minute walk after eating could significantly reduce blood sugar and insulin spikes. Not 30 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, but 10 minutes is even better. Here's the physiology. When you eat, your blood sugar naturally rises as you absorb glucose. Muscle movement immediately begins pulling that glucose out of your bloodstream via those same GLUT4 transporters we talked about in Step 3. You are essentially draining the spike before it can cause harm. You don't need to speed walk. You don't need to break a sweat. A gentle stroll, even around your apartment, through your neighborhood, around your office building, is enough. If you can do this after all, 3 meals, your 24-hour blood sugar profile will look dramatically different within just a few weeks. But start here after breakfast. Make it non-negotiable. This post-meal walk is especially powerful for people over 45 because insulin sensitivity naturally declines with age. Exercise is the most evidence-backed intervention for insulin resistance, and you can do it in a t-shirt, no gym required. Okay, let's put this all together. Here is your complete blood sugar morning routine, in order. Step 1, no phone for 30 minutes. Do 5 deep breaths instead. Step 2, drink 500 milliliters of water with lemon and a pinch of sea salt. Step 3, move your body for 10 minutes. Walk, body weight, or stretch. Step 4, eat breakfast in order. Fiber first, protein second, carbs last. Step 5, walk for 10 minutes after eating. That's it. 5 steps. No supplements required. No special food. No expensive equipment. Just the right habits, in the right order, at the right time of day. If you start doing just 3 of these things tomorrow morning, the water, the movement, and the post-meal walk, I promise you, within 1 to 2 weeks, you will feel a difference. More stable energy, less afternoon crashing, fewer cravings, and if you're measuring your blood sugar, the numbers will reflect it. Consult your doctor before making changes to your diabetes management plan. If this video helped you, please hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need this information. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video, where I'll be breaking down the evening routine that keeps blood sugar stable overnight. And drop a comment below, which of these 5 steps are you going to try first? Thank you for watching. Take care of your body. It's the only one you have. See you in the next one.